Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We celebrate.
G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Jamo and Dylan Show. Firstly, thanks for being patient. We've had a couple of interesting weeks. We had Dill's birthday down south. We took a week off. We deserved it. Then we came back with a swashbuckling episode.
That was a good one.
Great episode. And then I was struck down with the devil's illness.
Yeah, you were hurt for at least 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think you caught it from?
From work for sure.
Yeah.
Like it just happens. You know, we're using keyboards and mouses at our work and like there's a lot of people in the office.
Yep.
And COVID
A lot of points of contact.
Yeah. COVID went around the office and I was thinking like, surely you've had it enough times. Like you're all good. And then, struck me down. There was 2 days there where I was really, really unwell to the point where like you're not living life.
So you thought I'm on the end here.
Yeah. And then mum had a test at home. So tested and then I didn't want to get anyone sick. So didn't see anyone last week. But back on the mend, back all good now. I was telling you before, I'm feeling like I'm 100% now. It's just that little tickle in the back of the throat.
That lingering cough.
It just lingers.
Yeah. Especially in winter.
It does,
That moist air, you know. It gets cold in Perth at night. People don't want to believe it, but it does.
But how good has May been weather-wise so far?
Oh, yeah. No, it's been perfect.
It's blue skies. During the day, it's like 26 and sunny, which is ideally like some of the best weather you can ask for.
Until next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, we'll get into the 20th of May. It is, this is the weather, 25, 25, 25, 23, 23, 24, 24.
And it's
all sunny.
Sunnies, exactly.
So we're pretty much getting sunny weather until, call it June.
Yeah.
June, July starts to get rainy.
Months.
And then, you know, August a bit, but the end of August come September, like you kick it into spring and you're happy again.
We're back and better than ever.
Yeah.
Weather's been elite.
Rain's more here than in Melbourne. You mentioned that a couple of weeks ago, which is surprising, isn't it?
Very surprising. When it rains, it pours.
When it rains in Perth, we're not built for it, so everywhere just floods.
Yeah.
It'll rain for 20 minutes and then the roads will be flooded. There'll be leaks in shops.
Yeah, driving home from like work or just driving at night.
The roads
scary.
just flood, bro. Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So great weather, but sickness is going around even though it's still nice. It's just, it's cold at night, like you said. So like your nights are
It
cold.
still drops to like 11, 10, I reckon. At
your
night.
mornings are cold, but then your days are beautiful.
Yeah,
And
like now onwards is elite.
we just need to soak it up for while we have it and then grind through winter.
Yep.
And then
Well, the boys are off to Europe.
they are
Even Rog's going solo. Not solo, going with his uni.
to Germany.
Yeah, and then half of our group's going. So it's me, you, Frank, Rambo, and Andrew left.
Yep.
That's an interesting
Yeah,
five.
good bunch. Good bunch.
Imagine us 5 on a night out.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen, to be honest. But in saying that, Roggy's going to Germany for a physio trip.
Good on
but
him.
Then he's also doing some other stuff after. So I'm excited for him.
I just want a daily update of everything he's doing.
Oh, I want a camera on him. Like, camera
Rog's
on him
Euro
at all
trip.
times.
I hope he bumps into the other boys somehow. That'd be elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or bumps into like potty listeners who are also over there.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
Look out for Rog, guys.
Rog at the Trevi Fountain.
I genuinely don't know where in Germany he is.
No,
He
neither.
probably wouldn't want us to share that either, to be fair.
No,
so.
but I would like to know, and you
Yeah.
would like to know. So we will ask.
But look out for Rog in Europe in July and August if you're there.
Yeah. Where did he say he's going? Germany,
Germany,
Italy, definitely.
And then that's all he's really said, right? Because he is spending some time. How long is the prac for? Is it like a 2 week?
I think it's a 3.
But then he's spending some time after as well.
Yeah.
That he wants to travel. But he hasn't said. Let me message him. I'll say.
Right.
Josh
And then we'll get
Rognetter.
back to you guys.
He
with
probably
his
won't get
answer.
back to us by the end of this potty.
No, because he's doing his physio prac down
Oh,
south.
but they're also on the weekends of the prac, they're doing little trips.
Yeah,
I think
true.
they're going to Amsterdam one weekend, maybe Berlin another. He sent something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So
he
Rog
will
will be
be getting
getting on
around. If we look out for Rog on weekends.
Get himself a nice German missus.
Nah, come
That'd
on.
be imagine Rog with a German girl, bro. That'd be sick.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
But imagine he came back with one. Like he convinced a German girl
From the
to come
homeland or
back.
from Italy.
or from anywhere.
Yeah, because he could probably do some damage with the Rognetta name.
Holding
in Italy.
hands, right? Walking into the airport. We go pick him up from the airport.
And he
or
just
something.
he's in love. It's like the in-betweeners when they come home.
Oh,
Ill
that would
tanned
be-
and shit, bro. he's gonna look so happy.
so yeah, the sickness of death was horrific. I really didn't enjoy it. But the interesting thing, I spent lots of time with Grace during it. She didn't get sick.
Yep.
Dad, he was kind of sick the week beforehand. And then Mum, I stayed at Mum's for a couple of nights. Like, she was kind of looking after me. And no sickness.
Okay.
Righty, no
Not
sickness.
contagious.
Well, yeah,
some reason.
I wasn't contagious, but yeah, that's that. And I've written down here on the run sheet, I actually miss staying with Rog.
Yep.
Like, that was a good weekend.
It was fun. Just like I thought to myself, how's it going to be actually staying with Rog? Because sleeping over and seeing them 24/7, and he's just the same.
Yeah,
he didn't surprise me. Really.
Almost slightly better version of himself.
Yeah, like he's easier to hang out with for a longer period
Yeah.
of time than he is for 20 minutes at Nando's when he just wants to go home.
He keeps to himself. He's as quiet as a mouse, but he also likes to have a good time, and that's what we love.
He does love an occasion.
And there will be an occasion in a month's time.
Oh,
We have decided to just step back from the horse racing for a little bit, and we'll be back on it on the 14th.
yes. We're going to go to one winter day, and then we're just going to wait for Ascot in the spring and
Yeah.
really fucking hit it hard this spring and summer.
Yeah.
Head
Head on.
Fucking head on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go to Belmont for a bit of winter racing.
Yeah, well, you boys have never been there.
Nah.
I haven't been for a while, so we should just go down, have a little look. Free entry.
Nice.
So shout out Perth Racing.
Close to the
free
Cass?
entry. Yeah, it's
Walking distance.
close to plenty of things, which is great. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to. And we went
Be good.
on a little Instagram live before we started this for the first time in over a year for
Lavario.
sure. Lavario, and got to speak to some of you guys, which was good. None of you wanted to join and talk to us, which was a bit flattening, but it is what it is. Now, Lady Gaga performed in Rio. Did you see this?
I haven't.
So she performed. I need to double check, but she performed in Rio on Copacabana Beach,
Nice.
which is the really long strip,
The main one.
Yeah, right.
Copacabana.
Think of like a big crowd, like a festival crowd or something. Like in Perth, a massive festival is probably 20K people.
Like a listen out.
Yeah, like
Prime listen out.
that's just 20K is what I think.
Prime
it would
origin.
probably be.
Yeah. Listen out's got to be 20K at its peak.
Now, let me just have a look at what happened here. Okay. So just try and guess how many people went to watch Lady Gaga
On a
perform
beach.
on Copacabana Beach. We'll play higher or lower.
How many people can fit on a beach, bro?
Yeah.
40,000?
Higher.
70?
Higher.
Wow. We're getting to finals now.
Okay, yep.
86.
Higher.
So we're getting to grand final day. 110?
Higher.
I don't even know what event we're at now. 150.
Higher.
Okay, we're getting to I don't even know where we're at.
I'll give you a hint.
230.
I'll give you a hint. Shoot way higher.
500,000.
Higher.
Oh, come on, bro.
No, big serious. I'll show you the photo.
890.
Higher.
1.8.
Higher.
What do you mean? Higher than 1.8 million?
Yeah, no, we're nearly there.
4.2, bro.
Lower. 2.5 million
What
people.
the fuck?
I'll find the
So
photos.
that's got to be the largest concert ever.
It was. So
Bro, how big's this beach?
so basically here's the stage. Then this is all beach and then city on that side, and it just went back forever and ever and ever. But like that, there's probably like 50,000. Like
What the fuck?
it's crazy.
2.5 million people.
Yeah. Oh wait, we got the official is 2.1.
Wow.
But even that is incredible in itself. And there's Gaga in front of what would be a very multicultural crowd because it's a tourist destination. So you got people from all around the world.
Was it like a free concert or some shit?
I'm pretty sure it was. I'll say was
Beach is fucked now,
Rio.
eh?
Yeah, was Rio Lady Gaga free? Yeah, completely free, breaking the world record of 2.5 million people. Anyway, crazy. I thought that was mad.
2 million, bro.
So then I had a question. If you were a singer or a performer or an artist where in the world would you like to play? That would be. Let's take that one out because
take
that
that
would be
out.
sick. Imagine after party at Rio.
So what venue would I like to be or where?
Because obviously you'd like to tick off the MCG.
Yeah,
you'd
yeah, or like Wembley Stadium or
But I'm thinking
something a bit more creative.
I'm thinking less stadium-like now, more in nature.
in the world, yeah.
Like playing at the pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
Yeah, that's
or
good.
playing like actually
Some
just all the
iconic places.
the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
They would be unreal. Imagine a wonders of the world music tour.
The MCG would be elite as an Australian because
Oh.
you'd feel like, yeah, I've made it.
Yeah. 100%. Especially if you tick off the 100,000. Like,
Yeah,
that
you
would
get
be
the
something
hundo.
I would try for.
Yeah.
Um,
Where's good in the world that I want to?
It's one you got to think about.
Yeah, because I got to think of some of my favorite places, you know, and where I'd want to.
In the Coliseum?
Or in the college, bro, they got to rebuild that shit.
Yeah, come on.
Fucking do it, Italy. Like, what are you doing?
It is ruins.
You could, I promise you, if you rebuild it, it's going to be one of the coolest venues ever.
Yeah,
Keep it authentic.
If they build it, nerds will come.
Exactly, bro. Imagine all the geeks.
Well, even just regular people.
And yeah, and put a lion versus a human in there, bro. And I'll be
Yeah, like,
I'll pay
okay.
$1,000 for that ticket.
If we... Can you try... Okay, you play devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
You try and shoot down my idea of... Or our idea of the Coliseum thing, okay? So, convicted felon that is 100% murdered a child, okay?
All humans deserve to be treated with respect.
Okay, fuck that. Just put him in there with a lion, right? One man, one lion. We watched the footage of him kill a little girl.
Beforehand? No, show it to the lion, bro. It'll do something.
You reckon they'd know what's going
I
on?
reckon the lion will start like going crazy, bro. Protective instinct, or like CGI
a lion's head onto, or just make the kid look like a
the
lion.
lion. Yeah, so we won't show the footage. That's fair. We'll cut that bit out. But what if, bro? If the criminal wins, say he wins, does he get let free? I think that has to be the fucking. It has to.
Come on.
What if he just somehow beats the lion, bro? Then everyone goes, oh,
Bro submits it, gets it in a headlock, lion taps out,
armbar.
and then the lion's dead.
Imagine, bro.
And then he calls himself the Lion King,
Oh no! Create a cult following.
and then he wears a lion mask every time he fights.
Rips its head off, bro. It's not going to happen though. Oh no, but I would go to the Coliseum just to see people fight. Like even didn't they say they were going to do like Musk and Zuckerberg there as a joke once? I don't know.
Would you watch two people who willingly want to fight with swords and stuff?
Hell yeah, I would, bro.
And would you feel okay watching them lose arms and heads and
I
stuff?
think so. I don't know. I've never seen it before, so I don't know how I'd react.
I think it would be horrific. Them screaming out as their arms off and blood's going everywhere.
We've come a long way in the world. People like to shit on the world, but that's what used to happen.
yeah, but
These days we get UFC. You know, that's as close as it gets.
yeah, but what's better?
I'd probably watch it online. I don't know
Yeah.
about in person. You could stream that
But
shit.
I would probably happily watch like a really bad criminal.
Yep.
The ones that have done heinous crimes. I'd love to watch them get done in.
Yeah. Yep.
And imagine, this is getting a bit morbid now, but like if you're the victim's parent, you get to pick the animal.
Oh, what animal would you pick?
No, so you could go 4 grizzly bears, import them from Canada. Let's go at it.
Polar bears, bro. They're violent.
Yeah, they're violent.
They're violent, bro.
Rhinoceroses.
Oh yeah, just straight through, bro.
4 elephants. Imagine one man and he's just looking
Angry
up and then the
elephants.
feet just go bang, stomp him, bang.
Just
stomp
into nothing.
Yeah.
The compression. Imagine the sound of the spine, bro.
And then with their trunks, they start sucking up his clothes and then he's nude and he's there and he's
Oh, okay.
dead and nude. Is that
This
too
is-
far, is it?
No, I mean, I guess it would happen.
Yeah. We can't go too far with that topic. There's no boundaries with that topic.
We really like explored that idea.
Yeah, I like it. I
Yeah,
think
nice.
hopefully the people liked it
Nice.
too. Do you think it should happen? I think we're strong in the yes category.
Yeah. I think it'd be great.
And we could find a stream to watch it because it's probably going to be high money pay-per-view.
Oh, bro, you're paying a lot of money for that.
Have you ever texted the wrong person, Dill? Like accidentally?
Yeah, I have. I accidentally texted Zach once talking about traveling, but I thought for some reason it was Carly.
Okay.
So I was saying, oh, we had like a really good time here, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
And then Zach was like, what?
Couple of X's as well.
Yeah, a couple X's. And then he was like, what? And I was like, oh, shit, I thought it was Carly.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I can remember of recently.
Yeah. Well, I had one in high school.
Yeah.
Bad one.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I remember I was talking to this girl, and I was probably like 15 at the time.
15.
Just, on Messenger, just flicking off messages here and there.
Bro.
And, I think that I'm doing well. I'm in my element, whatever. And then it might have even been at the very start. Oh, I don't know who I messaged instead. It was like you or Rog or one of the boys or something. So I was, messaging a girl, and then I got a reply from her, and I needed a bit of help on what to say back. So then I sent the screenshot of the chat back to her instead of to one of you.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm pretty sure before I'd noticed, I'd said, oh, what do you think she means by this? What should I say back? It was probably the most embarrassing
What did she
thing
reply
ever.
with?
Ha ha ha, all good, we've all been there or something. Which was
That's nice.
that was fine, but it definitely could have gone the wrong way. So I'd love to know, you guys, what's the worst one you've sent? Because I can guarantee there's probably been ones that have been sent.
Rainbow sent some horrific ones.
But ones to your mum accidentally, or ones to your school teachers, or some ones that you really shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Maybe even you've accidentally flicked off a nude to Nan or something.
Oh, to Nan, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way
for
that
example,
hasn't happened before, bro.
All my grandparents have passed away, but imagine Grace, GR, Grandma, GR, accidentally.
GRA as well.
GRA.
Oh, no.
So that's, I reckon it's definitely happened a lot.
I reckon it happens all the time,
and
bro.
I'd love to know what you guys think of that, and if you've had any of those happen to you. But luckily you haven't had any bad ones.
Nah, nothing too crazy for me. Now, this is from GPT, right?
Shout out
A
Jat.
good friend of the show.
Let's call it Chat. Yeah.
Helps us out.
Yeah.
Came
from
up
time
with
to
a few
time.
things. Would you do these things for $1 million, right?
A milli.
Would you do this for $1 million? Never use the internet again.
No.
I don't think I would either. Lick a public toilet seat?
Yep.
For sure. That one's pretty easy. Shave your head and eyebrows and keep them off for 2 years.
That's bad.
That's for 2 years and you get the meal.
But see, and it's only a mil.
See, I would hate to do it, but then I feel like I'd feel weird to not, I'd feel like a pussy for not doing that.
Oh, for sure, because it's such an ego.
It's
thing.
don't have such an ego.
But then people would get used to it anyway. And if you told your mate to look,
Then get into high fashion.
yeah, true. You'd be at Australian Fashion Week.
Just say, boys, look, I know this is pretty bad, but a meal's coming.
I wonder if you're allowed to tell them that. Because there's all these
if you're not
rules.
allowed. Well, there's no rules here. We can make them up.
Yeah, true. All right.
Never drink alcohol again.
Nah.
Delete
Are
your...
you going sober?
For the rest of my life. It's probably a bit...
Wait, that sounds
bit
bad
annoying.
that I just instantly said no.
But I know what you mean. You're missing out on a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a lot of
I love a beer or
weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they said. Not even champagne at the wedding. Never cracking a bottle again.
Yeah, and it's completely okay to be sober. I just don't know if it would be great.
Because I get the meal, I buy a house. Can't even have a beer in my own house.
Oh.
What's the point, bro? Delete your phone and live with only a landline for a year.
Delete my phone. Throw it away.
No phone. I could do that, I think, for a year. The adjustment period would be hard.
Oh, it's 1 year, yeah.
But yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Give up music forever.
Nah,
Listening
you
to
can't.
music?
Music's the essence of life.
Live in isolation for 1 year.
Nah, you'd drive yourself crazy and kill yourself.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Yeah.
Forget the past 5 years of your life completely.
Nah, my last 5 years have been some of the best.
You couldn't get rid of that for a meal?
I don't think so. That they're memories that we'll have forever.
There we go.
That's that. I'll ask this one as well.
Couple what?
No,
WYRs.
yeah, a few more WYRs thanks to Chatterbox GT. Let's have a quick look here. They're on the laptop. These ones are a bit silly, but I kind of like it. Would you rather fight a kangaroo every time you leave the house, or have a magpie swoop you once a day for the rest of your life?
Swoop.
Okay.
Fighting a kangaroo. Fuck that, bro.
Every time you leave the house is crazy.
It is, but like...
The swoop once a day for the rest of
But
the
the kangaroo, every time I leave... Bro, I might leave my house 5 times in a day.
It's actually a dumb question. It should have been kangaroo once a fortnight or something.
Because I'm not fighting a kangaroo every time I leave the house,
No,
bro.
I might leave the house 5 times one
Yeah,
day.
then you 5 fights, bro.
5-minute rounds.
Far out.
World Championship fight against Kanga.
I'm going to bring a knife to that.
Also, shout out Jack Della Maddalena.
Oh, bro, what a performance. Just unreal. Unreal.
Perth on top. We got a Perth world champion of the UFC.
And he beat him up. Like, as the fight went on, he started to get on top of him, landed that big knee in the last. And
So close to finishing him in the last.
Yeah.
And like he just had nothing left.
Well, I
in
got
the
worried
tank.
in the last because old mate Bilal started getting on top of him.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm like, he's just going to lay on him. And
But he kept getting up.
yeah, no, that's the thing. I was surprised he was able to get up.
And to all those pussies that keep saying that, oh, Bilal just fought on his feet the whole fight. He had 10 takedown attempts.
Yeah, he
Or
couldn't,
nine-
he
nine
couldn't
or
hold him
something.
down. That's why.
And then they said that his most ever takedown attempts in a fight was 12 or 13. And his average is what he did in that
Yeah,
fight.
yeah,
So
yeah.
nothing actually changed.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep him down.
No. And he only took him down 3 times, which is...
Even when he was on, the 3 times he was on him, he was just laying on him.
Yeah.
And I was like, when he did that, I'm like, he's going to try and
Yeah.
lay on him to
There was
like
only
steal around.
maybe 2 moments where I thought that he was vulnerable, but he just
Yeah.
slipped out and got back on his
His
feet.
movement was really good.
So that was really impressive.
The knee
And-
was crazy, bro.
And now we're going to get, I really think that we're going to get the big card here in Perth.
I think they'll do it now.
And I think Volk's going to be on it as well.
When is it meant to be? Perth UFC.
We've joked around, like last time the Perth card was on, we couldn't get tickets. We tried hard and then they were really expensive. I know it's going to be expensive. Like it's one of
Yeah.
the biggest tickets in sport. But then the last time that it was over here in Perth, we were in London. So,
It just says later in the... they still haven't really
okay.
given a date, but you can... UFC events.
Back end of the year. So we're going to get another big one in Perth, which will be good. I'm excited for that.
So I feel like it'll be 320 will be in Perth, maybe if they do it, pay-per-view, which, yeah, would be probably September-ish.
Yeah. Make sure we're here for that. And make
Oh
sure
my
that
God.
we have the right contacts to get in.
It's going to be a big event.
I think we got
Imagine they
some-
do Jack Della and Volk on the same
I
card.
feel like it's a big possibility.
Because they both
It was
would be
recent.
capable of fighting then. Like,
Mm.
they didn't take... Jack did take some
Facial
damage, but I don't think anything too
No.
bad from what I've heard. And Volk, I think, will be fine.
That's still a lot of time before.
Volk looked great in his last. I couldn't believe the comeback of Volk. Like, that's some legendary
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Yeah. We were not haters, but we were so scared for his remainder
I just didn't
of
want
his
to keep seeing
career.
him get knocked out, and I was like, he's lost it. Because
Yeah.
usually when they start getting knocked out, their chin goes,
Mm.
but he got it back, bro.
Boss, how old's Volk now?
He's got to be 35, I reckon.
Yeah.
Volk
Yeah, getting up there.
got to be 35. Volk is 36.
Okay.
36, yeah.
Yeah. So still maybe...
Volkanovski.
Yeah, he's probably only got a couple really good fights left, and then
Yeah.
that'll be it. But hey,
What a legend, bro.
100%.
What a legend.
Would you rather have a voice that sounds like Siri or a voice that sounds like a minion? Nah, bun that minion voice off. I'm not having that.
I'll go Siri, bro.
Would you rather randomly scream "mum" every hour or break into a TikTok dance once a day in public?
Mum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the TikTok dance.
Oh, once a day.
But I reckon you'd become famous. Like you randomly break into the TikTok dance, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's doing it!"
He's doing it now.
And they know I'm actually going that.
Every hour. Probably just a dance. Oh, I don't know.
Is every hour like 24 hours, like while you're sleeping? Surely not.
Maybe it's just like that. It doesn't wake you up though, but you still scream it.
Oh, that's not.
Come in. What?
And you're doing it all day. She thinks you're the boy who cried wolf.
Yep.
Ah, well.
Oh, it actually might be later than UFC 320 is apparently going to be in Mexico, September 13th. So we're looking at an October maybe.
Or maybe even in November.
Yeah, get Perth in
Summertime.
summer. Oh, they don't know what'll hit them, bro.
Back to the
Imagine they'll come here and go, this place is heaven.
Yeah.
Unreal.
You had something happen at your workplace this week.
I
and
did.
It was
I
incredible.
did. So I deal with, there's obviously people who come in who have some mental problems,
yeah.
right? Fair enough. That's a part of life.
Yep.
Now this one fella who's a regular
Rega.
has some issues, and he came in, I want to say throughout the day, at least 20 times.
Yeah.
At least 20
No
times.
exaggeration,
And
20.
No exaggeration, 20. And, a lot of these people with the problems don't have a way to access their money. They have to come up and write their name down in the old school way, physical. And asking, coming back 5 minutes after he's just come in. Money's still not in, mate, sorry, First time he punches the table, he's angry. Looks at you like, but sometimes he looks at you with kindness. Sometimes it looks like he's got nothing there, like it's weird.
Yeah. So you reckon there's a few voices in the head?
There could be 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so back and forth. Comes back in. One of the girls serves him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the front, and then I just hear her go, "Stop, please stop." And I'm thinking, oh no, he's attacked her. He hasn't done that. The money's not in. So she's gone, look, the money's not in, sorry. So he's done this, bro. Done that, and just started digging his finger into his eyebrow out of like anger, out of why is it not in?
He's eye gouging.
Eye gouging himself, bro. Horrific.
And Dylan just mimicked opening the
eye with your right hand and then just stick the finger into like the side.
Oh.
It was really fucking
Was he
weird.
making noises and stuff when he was doing it?
None.
That's even more sick.
Didn't make a noise, walked out. He did apologise about 20 minutes later when he came in.
His eyes look red?
Yeah, of course, bro. Said sorry, came in maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 more times after that.
28 times.
Yeah, didn't get his money because there was none in there.
What do you
Poor
reckon he
fella.
was wanting to buy?
I have no clue, bro.
Do you think
I don't even know if he knows how to use money.
Do you reckon he was he's a drug user or just pure mental problems?
I can't tell. To be honest, to me it seems like lots of mental problems because he doesn't necessarily, like skin wise and eyes don't look like they're being affected by drugs majorly. I don't know.
Have you served him a couple times yourself?
Yeah.
And does he like sometimes just seem like a nice bloke? Or-
Yeah.
And then
But
sometimes
even when he's nice, you can tell he's got some problems. Like he's a bit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy fella. But you know
Interesting.
what?
Very interesting.
What can you do, mate?
Couple more
What
topics
can you
here.
do? We got a few. A few interesting stories from the world.
Okay.
Some of these stories, right? Sent in by ChatGPT, verified by me. Alcides Moreno
Shout out.
plunged 47 stories
Maybe not a shout out.
and lived.
47
47 stories, bro, and
Was it
lived.
like a movie where he landed in the truck filled with pillows or?
This guy, I don't think it was like a movie. This guy, right, was a window washer. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
New York City high-rise buildings.
Skyline.
Washing the windows with his brother,
Wax on, wax off.
working together, right? They both fall.
Oh.
His brother, dead. Obviously, 47
no.
windows. The scaffolding they were on broke, and he's just plunging, bro, plunging. Brother, obviously didn't make it,
Splat.
but he somehow, bro, survived this. 47 stories, and his injuries, 24 pints of blood, 19 pints of plasma, 16 surgeries to repair 10 broken bones, collapsed lungs, damaged kidneys, blood clots in the brain.
No.
And then 18 days later, he spoke for the first time on Christmas Day.
What's his name again?
Alcides, Alcides
Yep.
Moreno.
I just want to see if there's photos. Oh, wait, here's him now, bro. Like, he looks pretty good.
Bro, that's a fucking amazing effort.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, that feeling, bro.
Was there a photo of it? My God. That's horrific. It's
It's
crazy.
a crazy job. I see them and I think, wow, they're brave people. I wonder if they get paid a lot.
I don't know how he survived.
Not enough, bro. Not
Oh,
enough.
see, look at what he looked like before.
Yep.
Nice and big smile, happy, and now he's seen some stuff. Like,
I can't believe he's alive, bro.
oh, it's him and his brother, bro. That's really sad.
47 stories. That's a long fall.
That's the building. Now he walks for charity. Shout out to you, Alcides Moreno. Damn, man.
And then we got another fella. Tsutomu Yamaguchi.
Sutomu Tamaguchi.
This bloke lived to 96 years of age.
Damn, the original Tamagotchi.
And he's the only person officially recognized as surviving both atomic bombs.
What?
A Japanese engineer who happened to be in Hiroshima for a business trip when it was bombed.
No.
Then he returned to Nagasaki, bombed again, bro. He's probably thinking, what is going on?
They're thinking that he's getting targeted.
Imagine you go on a business trip, the city gets bombed, you come back home, it gets bombed with a nuke. You're thinking, what have I done wrong, mate?
Yeah, that would be a big moment of why always me.
Poor fella.
But he's alive.
He lived to
and
96, bro.
That's incredible because a lot of those
Being
people
exposed to
had
nuclear
crazy
yeah.
effects and
Oh,
there was a
horrible
lot of
fucking
deformities
thing,
and
bro.
stuff. So it's actually
It's pretty crazy that happened,
atomic
man.
bombs, nuclear
That's
war, that
insane.
stuff. Like I understand that it's every country has it.
Yeah.
Well, most countries have it as like a potential, it's a backup plan.
Yeah.
It's like if something happens, we've got
But
it.
then it kind of ends everything.
It's a big threat, but it's so damaging.
Yeah.
Like really damaging.
You don't want people just willy-nilly doing that shit, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's like really affected future generations of people in those areas.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like,
Well, those places are like quarantine zones for a long time after.
that's horrific. Good
Oof.
stories though. Well, sad stories, but
Interesting stories.
Very interesting.
There's no doubt about that.
All right, we got one confession sent in today, so let's run up that one.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
Alrighty, so we have this confession sent in. Got this one on the laptop.
He's
Now-
called himself Jake.
Yeah, and he said that he's fine for his name. As long as there's no last
Yeah,
name,
yeah, yeah.
he's fine. All right. She cheated on me with both of my best mates.
Both are?
Yeah. All right, boys, buckle in. And just, I want to add, this is very well written.
Oh, yeah. Respect for once.
This guy has to be in the English department
Yeah.
in some capacity or done well at English. All right, boys, buckle in. I've been sitting on this story for a while, but if we're doing confession time, I may as well drop the nuclear one.
We asked that.
How fitting's that? So I was with this girl. We'll call her Talia.
I haven't even read this one. That's just crazy.
Smart, hot, kind of too clever for her own good. We'd been dating for nearly 2 years. All right.
Okay,
2 years.
nice.
Real high school sweetheart energy. Everyone said we were that couple.
Okay.
You know the type. Always at parties together, sharing hoodies, matching phone wallpapers, all that cringe stuff. Anyway, I was solid. I never even looked sideways at another girl. And my mates, my circle, tight as hell. Maddie and Eli, they weren't just my boys, they were my brothers.
No.
Grew up with them, trusted them with everything. Then one weekend, everything blew up. We were at this big party, Dylan's place.
Oi.
Was it good?
It was a big night.
Big
bro.
night? Did some shit go down?
It was good for me, not for him.
Yeah.
Not for Jake, Maddie. Oh, wait. I was going to say not for Jake, Maddie, and Eli, but it wasn't too bad for Maddie and Eli.
Classic messy night, beers, piss, music.
Nice.
Half the people shouldn't have even been there. I had a few too many early on and ended up crashing out in the spare room.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Next morning, I wake up and I'm getting weird looks from everyone. One of the boys, not going to name drop him because he's still solid, pulls me aside. So he's dropped the names of the boys who did him wrong, but he's keeping the other one. She's doing the opposite. Yeah, I wake up and getting weird looks. One of the boys, yeah. He pulls me aside and shows me something on his phone.
Okay.
It's a video and then some photos. My girlfriend in Maddie's hoodie in Dylan's room with Eli in the
With
Eli in the fucking background, shirt off, smiling. You don't need audio when the visual tells you everything. Turns out while I was passed out,
In my fucking room, bro. Show some respect, man.
Turns out while I was passed out, my missus had a late night bonding session with not one, but two of my best mates. Same night, same house, under the same fucking roof. I confronted her. She cried. She gave me the whole moment of weakness routine. Said we hadn't felt connected lately. Nah, I felt plenty connected when you were sitting on both of my best friends. Oh. Maddie tried to text me. Eli couldn't even look me in the eye. Group chat, deleted. Mateship, dead. And the worst part, they didn't even seem that sorry. Just, oops, it happened. So yeah, I lost my girl and my two best mates in one night. Full-blown betrayal speed run.
Oh, no.
He said, if you think listening to this only happens in movies, I'm living proof it doesn't. Trust your gut. Maybe don't pass out early at parties. Damn, boy.
Damn, brother.
He got cheated. His two best mates. And it was on video. Why is no one waking him up? Saying, hey, mate, you should probably go have a look.
They're letting him get one last sleep in.
Before he has no... Oh, that's terrible.
That's sad, man.
We don't know.
What a story, though. Thanks for sharing that,
Great
brother.
story. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Jamo, you've got an article coming out, potentially.
Oh, forgot about this.
Potentially.
Can't believe we skipped it. Yeah, so I got a DM. Now, obviously, I feature in a lot of Grace's videos. So Grace is quite big on Instagram and TikTok, and I feature in some of the videos. Some of them are quite fun to do. I got a DM, right? Now, I won't say the name, but it basically reads as follows. Hey, so-and-so here from news.com.au.
Cool.
I was wondering if you'd be open to having a chat with me for an article about some of your TikTok videos with your girlfriend. When I saw that, I knew what it was already.
Okay.
Right? I've seen a lot of the comments, and it mustn't be nice being told you're punching all the time. I'd love to know how you deal with this, what Gracie thinks about it all, and let me know if you're keen to chat. So I text Gracie. I was like, oh, you know what? Why not? Bit of exposure, it'll be interesting to look back on. So basically, we post these videos, and then because we do Who's Punching, thousands of comments, likes, like I get ripped, right? But I've gotten used to it. It's been a long time. I just, like I know it's coming, and every video I do, I'm like, well,
It's a part of the turf.
I've heard it all already, so like it can't be that bad. Some of them are crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get DMs. That's silly.
DMs is insane, bro.
Oh, fuck, you do that, you ugly dog.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so it's like, can you tell me how old? So I didn't want to do a phone interview because with a phone interview, you kind of on your toes.
You don't have time to think properly to how to respond.
And if you don't respond properly, they can twist it
100%.
in whichever way they want.
Yeah.
So I went down the voice note route, and she goes, absolute legend, thanks for this. I'll let you know when the article is live. So
Okay.
I'll share that with you when it's live, you guys, and you can hopefully well, you know what they're going to do? I already know, because they didn't ask for photos or anything. They're just going to I assume it's going to be on the online website.
Yep.
Or on an app or something. And I reckon they're going to find the worst version of me in a Grace video and use that as the cover photo. Or they can try and find the best version of me and then be
And just be kind.
Yeah. We'll see. But at the end of the day, I've taken the risk. I know how media works.
Yep.
People aren't trustworthy, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And if they twist words or, I've got all the receipts.
Yeah.
I've got all the voice messages. So if something goes tits up, I've got all of the proof
You got the backup.
to back it up, and we'll be starting a war still.
With news.com.au.
We'll be starting a war, boy. But if they write it nicely and they're good about it,
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be interesting because I don't know if the girl who approached me knows that we did Who's Punching.
I know what you mean. It seems like she didn't, hey?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We judge people.
Game's the game, bro.
We judge people with permission.
Yeah.
But I guess
100%.
it does leave us open to it as well. But hey, that's the world. That's the internet. Much love, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I quite enjoyed it.
It's a good one. Good variation.
Good variation. Good deep diving. Good quick-wittedness.
Good quality.
We're superstars.
Good quality.
Have a good week, everyone. Happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever you're at. See ya.